My name is Kathy Fosno, and this is Kat's Creative Corner. Today we're going to make this adorable little Easter card. I got the idea from Tammy White at stampwithtammy.com. I just thought it was adorable. I just had to make it, and I hope you feel the same way. Let's get started. To start, we need a sheet of sky blue paper, and it's 4 1/4 by 11 inches and creased at 5 1/2 inches. That gives it a tent fold. Then we're going to need a sheet of paper 4 by 5 1/2, 4 by 5 1/4, and we're going to run that sheet of Whisper White paper through the Big Shot using the Decorative Dots embossing folder. I've already done that to speed up the video. We're also going to need a sheet of 3 3/4 by 4 3/4 Whisper White. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm taking that sheet of paper that was 4 by 5 1/4 and I ran it through the Big Shot again using the ovals framelits. I used the second from the largest, not counting the scallop. So we have an egg-shaped oval. And then I also ran through a piece of Whisper White cardstock through the Big Shot using the very smallest banner from the banner framelit set. And so I have a little banner. Okay, so let's get started with the stamping. I'm using the Work of Art stamp set. This is a stamp set you can find in the annual catalog. It's really a good stamp set. I use the stamp set all the time. It makes for nice little watercolor looking blotches. So we're going to take that. This is the stamp we're going to use. And we're going to start with Pear Pizzazz. And we're going to use the 3 3/4 by 4 1/4 sheet of paper. We're going to start by inking it up. And we're going to start at the top and we're going to stamp the Pear Pizzazz. We're going to close the ink so that we don't get ink in our stamp or on our paper. And we're going to clean our stamp using the stamping scrub. I do have a video on using the stamping scrub if you would like to look at that. The next color we're going to use is So Saffron. We're going to put it right below the green splotch, the Pear Pizzazz. We're going to clean our stamp again. Closing. We're going to use Blushing Bride next. And stamp. And clean. Close. Then we're going to use our sky blue or soft sky. Sky blue. I've been saying sky blue, but it's soft sky. We're going to stamp. Clean. And then we're going to close our stamp and go back to the Pear Pizzazz. And stamp one more time. While we're stamping and we have the Stampin' Scrub out, we'll go ahead and do our sentiment on our banner. This is the Teeny Tiny Wishes stamp set. Has all different kinds of sayings. Happy New Year, Happy Father's Day, Happy Retirement, Happy Thanksgiving. And this one happens to say Happy Easter. So we're going to use that one. And we're going to use our black archival ink, and we're going to Put Happy Easter on there. And we're going to stamp. There we go. That's a little crooked. Sometimes you're crooked, so I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to stamp it again. Better. Okay, I'm going to clean my Happy Easter stamp. Now that's all the stamping, so I can put my stamping scrub away. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to, with the Petite Pansy Punch, Petite Petal Punch, we're going to punch the flower. And with the Blushing Bride, we're going to also do a pink flower. Okay, and with our bird punch, we're going to cut out a couple of leaves. And you can just use scratch paper for this. Or scrap paper. We always have some paper left over. Oops, didn't close my ink pad. There, now it's closed. Okay, so we have 2 branches and we have 2 flowers. Now I like to take my bone folder and kind of turn the leaves up on the petals of the little flowers we punched out. Do that with both colors. And in this case, I'm going to take my little snip scissors and I'm going to cut off part of the branch because we don't need them that long. Okay, I'm going to use my Snell adhesive and I'm going to just run it over it, both of the leaves. And I'm going to, whoops, a little early. We'll set those aside knowing that they're already sticky. We're going to take our sheet that has the embossing on it and we're going to, right around the edges of it, of the oval, we're going to run the adhesive and we're going to set it right over the other sheet with the colors on it. I like to leave a little extra at the bottom on this side so that we have room for our flowers. Okay, and then we're going to take and run adhesive and place it, center it on the front of the sky blue sheet of cardstock that's folded already for us. Okay, so now we have our egg all ready. Now we can put our leaves down. And with our flowers, I like to take the piercing tool and I'm going to add some of our basic pearls. And our little embellishments usually have some adhesive at the bottom of them so that they stick real nicely. And it's easy to use the piercing tool to place them. It just seems to grab them just right and you can handle them and you don't lose them. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on each of the flowers and I'm going to place them. Okay, and then I have my Happy Easter and I want to take some of our dimensionals, and when you start running out of your dimensionals, a good tip is to use your corner pieces. You don't have to throw it away just because the actual little piece is gone. You can use the edges too. So I'm going to stick those each on a side. I have to get the sticky off of, or the little piece of paper off of them so that they stick. Now, one way to get the pieces of paper off is to kind of poke them in the middle, and that helps lift up the edges. And we just put Happy Easter where we want to put it. I'm going to put it right there. It's a little bit raised. And there's our card. I hope you enjoyed making this card. I hope you enjoyed watching me make it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And don't forget to visit my website at catscreativecorner.com. Thank you for watching.